Couple of other notes before we wrap it up. We were talking a bit about music on my show last night and how it is such an influence on all of our lives. And I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but today I saw something on social media that just said, you know what, today's the day. You know, we've all been influenced by musicians and artists growing up. I've told the story many times that my first album I ever bought was James Brown and the Famous Flames. I grew up listening to Motown. By the way, recently, 75th birthday to Stevie Wonder. Happy birthday, Stevie Wonder. So many great memories listening to your music. But there was another big part of my life growing up. I was a huge fan of American Bandstand, but also Don Cornelius and Soul Train. And that was always showed at about 2 or 3 in the morning when I would be coming home from dancing on a Saturday night. You'd get a glass of milk, make a jumbo, or as we would say, a bologna sandwich, chip chop, Isley's chip chop ham sandwich, and you sit in front of the television and you work on your dance moves, but you'd also watch these performers, right? Well, he really started to become popular when I was finishing up high school many years ago, but he hit his stride with the Love Unlimited Orchestra in the late 70s. Tragically, he's no longer here. But make no mistake about it, Barry White, I think, changed the face and the course of music by adding the symphony, the big orchestra behind him, and what it would be like to have an opportunity to see him work with the Pittsburgh Symphony. He could travel the world just doing that if he were around today. Methodic voice, but he was in studio, a walkthrough as they call it, in this video that I was watching earlier today. And he was talking about putting a song together, how it was like a recipe, and how really certain lyrics and music all kind of tied together as far as your heartstrings and the harp, right, those strings. And more importantly, you know, adding whatever your favorite salad is, all of the ingredients, but making it a healthy experience, right? He did all of that. He understood every piece of music and where it worked. But the thing that Barry White had, along with that big Barry White voice, was a song. In every moment that he created one, it became an anthem of love, peace, honoring each other, respecting, having fun. But the methodic voice that this man had, I've never heard it since. And I don't know about you, but no matter where I'm at, no matter what I'm doing, my favorite jukebox under the neon light, on my phone, working out, or simply driving down a sun-drenched highway on a summer day, if a Barry White lead drops and is on that speaker, that's all I'm thinking about, Barry White. And all these years later, I still consider him one of my all-time favorites. Barry White, the Love Unlimited Orchestra. What a talent. It's your Pratte Pack in the home studio in Manhattan.